Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Feyikemi. I'm a model, an entrepreneur, a blogger, a YouTuber, and a makeup artist. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for stopping by. Please don't forget to like this video, share with your friends, subscribe to my channel, do all the good stuff, and yeah. So today, you can see that I'm even very serious and very well put together, because this is actually a very serious, important message, and I just thought to share with you guys, and you're gonna be blessed. I promise you, you're going to be blessed. So keep watching, skip no parts, and be blessed. Okay, so not last month, like I think I really cannot remember, and it's really paining. I just have to record this video today. I really wish I had enough time to think of the dates and give you the precise dates, but it is what it is. But I think second week of September, around September, I misplaced my phone. Yes, I misplaced when I said I misplaced my phone, I not that I misplaced my phone. I misplaced my main phone, so I misplaced my phone. And the normal me, I'm a very uptight. I'm not proud of it, working on it, but I'm kind of very uptight. I now misplaced my phone. That's the phone that is that important to me. I do a lot of things, almost everything on my phone. Funny how I did not even feel any. Of course, when you misplace something now, you feel if I had known, I should have kept it there and not there kind of feeling. I had the feeling, of course, I'm not even going to come here and lie that I did not feel anyhow. A part of me was I was trying to play if I had known, I should have just kept it on my distance. I shouldn't have taken it to church, because I misplaced it on my way back home from church. It was on a Sunday. I remember the location, and I was trying to adjust. So let me give you guys the quick gist. I was trying to adjust my wig. I was inside keke. Don't worry, my car is not here yet. Before the end of 2023, I'm going to be talking about me being in my car and everything. So I was trying to adjust my wig inside keke, and then I can't remember, but I remember my mom called around that time, and I picked the call to tell her. She asked me something, and then I responded, but I cannot remember where I kept the phone all through the process of adjusting my wig and so. After adjusting my wig, I tried to pick my phone to check if the wig is well adjusted, and that's all. I checked everywhere, checked my bag. I did not find the phone. I did not feel the pain of losing a phone, if that makes sense. I didn't feel. When I got home and I told my parents that I just misplaced my phone, and because I think at this point I'm just going to thank God for the gift of good spiritual parents and spiritual cover, because we've been taught about confession and every other thing in between. I don't act like I'm not going to get the phone back. I always said that I misplaced my phone, but I know that I'll get it back. Even when I told my parents about it, I told my parents that I just misplaced my phone. I said it in a very. My mom had to call me back that they are not my mates. That why am I trying to joke with them? And in fact, it got to a point that my dad started fight, not like fight, but my dad and I had a misunderstanding on this losing or misplacing phone, because my dad was just like, okay, do this, do that, and I was trying to not allow him pour salt inside my face. So I was just telling him that I know that my phone is not stolen. It's not like the phone is that. I'm trusting God for a better phone, but that particular one said I'll get that. Even if I'm going to get another phone, I'll get that particular phone and then get another one if I want to get another one. So I kept telling my dad, and then at some point my dad got really mad at me that why are you doing like you're the only Christian in this house? We know about it too, but stop acting like you know me. Let's just let's accept the situation so that we can move forward. And of course, you cannot start telling daddy that so of course we shall manage it. So all through the process of the phone it's not like I not fold my hand and kept confessing like I don't misplace my phone, obviously. So the person I got the phone from, the person I bought this thing is like a family friend, some kind of situation. So I told him about it, and then he gave me now this is the gege part of the story. So he gave me a policeman number that I should message the policeman, that the policeman will help me track the phone. Of course, when he told me about that, I mean, this is Nigeria. For those that don't know, I'm in Nigeria, and this is not even me trying to ridicule them, but policemen are known in this part of the world to extort, to collect from you and not help you in any way. So when he told me about it, I was just like, so that it's not be like I'm not trying to get the phone back. So I said, so let me just try. So I messaged the policeman, and then he said I should come to the station to come and with my receipt, with my phone receipt and the case. And in my mind, it's not like you're going to help me, but I went to the station, I dropped my phone, my Samsung Cloud username, password, everything. I dropped it. I shall give more necessary information, and then he took it, and he said I would pay for the tracking. Of course, in my mind, before she just said that you people are looking for money, so I asked him how much. He told me the price, which I don't think is important. You people know about it, but well, I think you should know about it so that when you display supposed to not buy you. He said for his Samsung phone, I'm going to be paying him 10,000 naira to track the phone. And I mean 10,000 naira is nothing compared to the phone. So I said, no, let's just get the phone. But honestly, I did not really trust the process of him. I didn't really feel like he's going to help me. But when, like 2 days into the hashtag in search of Samsung, in search of my phone, I called him like 2 days after that, after any news, and then he said they found the location of the phone. I say, this thing is looking. So that was when I now started, hoping that probably this man, after misplacing my phone, every time I see people and they ask me, where is that your phone? And then I'll just, so instead of telling them that it's been stolen, or I just tell them that I misplaced the phone, but I'll get it back. In fact, all through the phone misplacing scenario, I was planning my shoots, and I was just acting like the phone come missing, but I'll get it back. It's not like I did not lose. It's not like the phone is gone forever. I'm definitely going to get it back. And I always try to avoid, and I think this is a very important, when you are in faith for something, you have to it's the word saturate. You have to be careful of your environment, because you are the one in faith, not people. People are not, maybe they are hoping that whatever it is you're in faith for is going to come to pass, but they are not like actively in faith with you. You are the one that know what you want, and you are the one that is trying to be firm and stand, looking for the appropriate word, and shall be in faith. So it's not like it's going to be exactly their fault if they are trying to put salt in your garage, because you are the one in faith, so you should be the one to be firm with whatever it is you are confessing. So I remember also that period, I tried as much as possible to stay away from people that would say, I tried as much as possible to make sure people around me we are on the same page. And if you are not going to be on the same page with me, don't be on any page at all. Don't come and give me consolation. Don't come and be saying, I think that was one of the reasons why I had this thing with my dad, because he was trying to be, my daughter is going through a lot, let's be there. I get it. He was just trying to be concerned, but I was trying as much as possible. I tried as much as possible to stay away from pity and all the now giving me examples of people that misplaced their phone and did not get it. I tried as much as possible not to. In fact, I remember when I went to the policeman one time, and I said they saw the location, but then the person that stole the phone is trying to change SIM and this and that. And then I went to see him, and he was telling me that my phone will come back. And I told him that my phone could me. Of course, he didn't get it. He was just like would like, but my smart, and every time people say negative things towards the direction of me finding my phone, I always reverse it immediately. I know I will not say that when I get home I'll pray, but immediately regardless of who you are, I would say that I will see my phone and I'll see it ASAP. And I think that is very important when you're in faith for something. It's not even about phone. Maybe you're trusting God for anything, for a new job or anything at all. You need to be sure that you're around people that are on the same page. As I think that's really up to me, because every time I go to church and to use my phone for audio sometimes. So every time it's time to shoot and they're like, this way you came, a person that stole this your phone, not do well. I'll just be like, don't worry, when I get it back, we'll resume too. And you know, the way they encourage this thing, I know that thank you, God bless you. That's the spirit. So I just want to say that it's important. Once you, and if it's something that you cannot change, maybe you're staying with your parents and it's not like you go out, you live there almost all the time. You're there like 24, maybe 18 hours out of 24 hours. You need to, I don't know how you are going to do it, but I just got to help you to do it. But try as much as possible not to allow any bad energy around you, because trust me, no matter how, if there's anyone like faithy, no matter how much you think you're in faith, once you start considering it, because all these things that the Thomas saw when they're trying to discourage you, they actually make sense. I mean, why should you expect to get your phone back in Nigeria without any scratch or anything? It does not make sense, right? Because so if you think about it logically, it does not really make sense in human reasoning. So if you start accommodating people to bring original ideas for you that is outside your faith journey, you're going to get discouraged sooner or later. Let's even be sincere with each other. So you have to, you know. And another thing that is important is you should know that God is a good God. I think one of the things, you know how they always say when you're praying, you present your strong reasons to God, that you said this, you said this. One of the things I always say when I'm confessing or praying about my phone recovery is that, God, you know that this phone is not like I don't just use this phone for myself, I use it for church business. So I have to find the phone. And then again, one of the things I always tell God is, I know you are a good God. I know you are the one for me, and the devil is the one against me. I remember when I was trusting God for that phone, that was actually one of the reasons I presented to God, that you gave me this phone when I was terribly in need of this phone. I prayed, I asked you for this phone, and the way I got the money to get this phone, I know that this can only be God. So you definitely gave me this phone. You don't give people, you are not the devil that will give people something and then collect it back, or look for a way to get it back. You are not like that. You don't give people things just to get it back from them. So I was not going in prayers to go and be complaining to God, or to go and be telling God that, why would you do this for me, and I've been serving you, and you know that this one I used to use it to record this thing for church, or you know, this is your opinion, why you use this, God, why me? No, I was going to God with the daughter. You know, when you know that your dad is too caring to do any evil thing to you. So I was going to God with the mindset of, I know you are my father, and I know you have the best for me. I know you know nothing. It's not like you don't know about it, because I mean, nothing can happen, or nothing have happened, nothing can happen, or nothing will happen without his knowledge. But I know that this is not you. You are not ready. It's not like you not intentionally want to hurt me. If that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense. So I always go to God with this boldness of, I know that I have this phone already, and I'm here to just tell you that the reason why I want this phone back is not just because I want to make YouTube video for you people, but I mean, that's a good reason, right? But also because I know you're a good God. And again, I always start this one. That is not even me blackmailing God. That's just me presenting my strong will. I've told everybody around me, I've told everybody around me that I not misplace this when I'm going to get it back. It's going to be a huge slap on me. That after I've now told people that, hey, I'm gonna get this phone back, I'm gonna get the phone back. That's not going to, I mean, I don't know who is also in faith for something, or who is, there are even some people that maybe part of the people that I have bragged about me getting my phone back are even unbelievers, or they are that stage of their life where they are trusting God for something, and they just need to be convinced, they just need to be sure that God is more than able to grant their heart desires. Now imagine after I've told them that I'm going to, and they're already like, I like your faith, I'm gonna get the phone back. No, that cannot be it. I want people to be able to glorify God from this story. I want people to be able to trust God more from my story. So yeah, I think I've told people what I was doing during my waiting period. That's called waiting period. So sometimes I want to do something online, and then I'll just pick the phone, and then I remember, oh, this one cannot do it. Oh my God, my phone. So of course, yes, I missed the phone, but one of the things that, and it even shocked, I think this is how you know that you are growing, because I cannot even explain how I maintained my joy. Like, it did not drop one bit, and I'm not even trying to lie or pretend to you people. It did not drop one bit from the minute I misplaced the phone. In fact, I remember the day they called me. I'm going to get to that, but the day the policeman called me to come and pick my phone up, the person beside me, because I was in charge, the person beside me was like, are you not excited about it? But because I've received that phone even before I got the phone. Like, I've received the phone, that I know that I still have this phone. My phone cannot be missing. So the joy, of course, I was thankful to God. I am still very happy and thankful to God. But I was not super excited about it, because I mean, that is just it coming to realization physically. For me, I know that I've received it a long time ago. So I was just like, when he called me that come and pick up your phone, I just said, okay, thank you, I'm coming. And that's it. And I think it's important to maintain a joyful spirit, a joyful attitude when you're trusting God for something. Don't say you are in faith for something and then you're the one that you're still giving God this attitude of, I'm about to die if you don't do it, I'm just gonna die. No, don't do that. Be joyful. Act like you've received it even when you can't see it physically. I think that's a secret right there. Just keep it in your left hand. Okay, so fast forward to how I got the phone back. So 4 weeks after, not exactly 4 weeks, like few days to it's been 4 weeks after I got the call, after the back and forth of we are on it, the person is this. I got the call from the policeman, and then he called me and said he's been trying to call me, blah blah blah. I should come to the station now. They found my phone. This. Of course, I was excited, but like I said, it was not the excitement of, oh my god, my phone. From the this God is faithful said, like, yeah, that was the excitement, because I was not even raise my tone. I wish the person that was with me just is here to share with you how I reacted. I was just like, oh, okay, I'm coming. Please give me like an hour, because I'm not close to where you are. Because I was like, this is not me trying to say that you should play down on or not be excited when God finally answers your prayer, but because I've received it a long time ago, I was just, the excitement was coming from the God is too faithful, and God is too faithful, say, not the, oh my God, finally, so God can do it, because I mean, he can, I know that he can do it and he will do it, right? So I went to the station and then I got the phone, and now this is the heights of the testimony. So when he told me they found my phone, I was just like, God is faithful, but I'm sure it won't matter, because I just got the phone. I'm using the phone to record right now. I wish there's a way I think I'll do that after. I'm going to set a video of me of the phone. So when I got the phone, the first thing I went to check was the screen, because I was just like, whoever stole this phone, because the phone was so sleek and so new. It got stolen like 2 months after I got it. I was like, the person must have scattered it. There's going to be scratch here and there. What will happen with this figure on my phone? So the minute I got to the station and he gave me the phone, I just checked the screen to see the cracks and just see if there's light, there's hope. So I checked the screen and it was looking so neat, not even a single scratch. I was like, America wonder what's going on. I checked the back, everything was looking just the way I misplaced it. I was like, wow, God is too good to fail. God is too good to fail. Because one of the things I was praying for when I was praying to get the phone back was that I get the phone back in the right state. It's not like I'll get the phone back and then start spending money to fix the screen or anything. I just want to get it back in a very good condition, and I got it back without a scratch. And that even the policeman that, when I remember the first day I went to meet him to complain about it, he was telling me that I'll get it back, but Samsung phone, what can the man below for me money? What can the man below for me means you get the phone back, but it's just possible there's gonna be scratch here and there. So when I went to pick it up, I was like, no scratch. Wow. It was like, sister, you are lucky. I told you that this is not luck. This is just God. Don't try to tone down God's this thing. Don't try to give the glory to luck, if that makes sense. This is God's, alright? This is God. And yeah, that's the story. And I'm just, yeah, the reason why I'm making this video is to let you know that I got my phone back 4 weeks after it was stolen. Yes, but more importantly, to let you know that God is still God and He will forever be God and He can do all things. I think once you get to that place where you know, when you are too sure that He cannot fail you and is for you, I think that's just going to change the way you perceive God. The way it's going to change everything. So I'm just here to, encourage you that if you are trusting God for anything at all, see, there's nothing too big or too small for you to ask God for. That is why He is our Father. I'm overwhelmed with the goodness. I don't even know how to explain to you people how good He is. I just hope as I'm saying, the Holy Spirit will help it make sense to you. But I think if you have that mentality that God is all sufficient, and the thing is, one of the things I love about God is the fact that when He's ready to answer your prayer, He's not just going to answer your prayer, He's going to exceed your expectation. He's going to exceed what you've required. Because I asked God for a good phone. When I was trusting God for a phone, He gave me a better phone. When I misplaced my phone, I asked God that I find the phone back. He gave me the phone without a scratch. I mean, that is the height of it. So that will be all for now. I just came here to let you guys know that God is a faithful God. God is too good to fail. God is too good to fail. Whatever it is that you're trusting God for, no matter how little or how big it is, God is bigger than the biggest. God is just all sufficient. Is more than enough for you. The Bible says God will supply all our needs according to His riches and glory. See, God, when you know that God is not scared of whatever it is you are in need of, then you feel more comfortable, you feel more relaxed to request anything and ask anything from Him. And when you know that He is for you, when you know that He's willing to pamper you, you are the one that is not just open to being pampered. You are the one that is not letting Him spoil you with goodness and favor. Then you have to position yourself to receive. God is willing to give, but you have to position yourself to receive. That will be all for now. I hope you've learned one or two things. You must have. Okay guys, so I see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Don't forget to like this video, share with your friends. I think it's yes, I want you to like this video, but I think I'll be more glad and excited if you share with your friends, because I'm sure there will be someone out there that really needs to know about this, that really needs to hear this, that God is good. God is good. So share with your friends, subscribe to my channel, do all the good stuff, and remember that God is a good God. I think one of the things I can do to help you is in the description box, I'm going to leave scriptures that talks about the faithfulness of God and the willingness of God to supply your needs. The scriptures that talks about God supplying your needs, His faithfulness, and assurance that He is more than willing and able to supply your needs. I'm going to leave scriptures that talks about that in the description box, so you can just check it out. If you are trusting God for anything, or you're in faith for anything, or you've gotten to that place where you're not sure if God is even listening to you, because you've been asking God for this and this. The reason why we have a list of unanswered prayer, trust us, it's us, not God. It's us, not God. God is just waiting for you to hit that thing, and is going to give to you. He's ready to give to you. So you are the one blocking the blessing from getting to you. It's definitely not God not giving it out. All right, so if you follow the principle, because as good as God is also a very principled man. God is not a man. He's a very principled God. God is principled, but He's also good. So as much as He's ready to give to you, you have to follow the principles to get it. So I'm going to leave scriptures in the description box, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.